When the sun come up this morning and I jumped out of bed, I was feeling fine till I remember what my baby said.
He got his nickname from a comic strip detective and was such an outsized character himself that he was regularly introduced as having 11 and a half yards of personality. But while Harold Hawkshaw Hawkins was certainly an unforgettable figure, with his 6'6" frame tucked into tailored Western suits, he was far more than just a striking visual. The Huntington native had a well-deep voice to match, one that helped him score a string of influential country hits from the late 1940s to the early 1960s. Had the man called the Hawk not died tragically in the same plane crash that claimed legendary country singer Patsy Cline, there's no doubt his legacy would be even more substantial. Hawkins was born in 1921, and legend has it that he got his first homemade guitar in a trade for 5 rabbits he'd trapped. At age 16, he'd already been noticed. He won a talent competition that led to a regular gig on Huntington's WSAZ-AM as part of the duo Hawkshaw and Sherlock with Clarence Jack. But World War II stalled Hawkins' career. Entering the Army in 1943, he fought in the Battle of the Bulge, winning 4 battle stars for his performance in combat. After the war, Hawkins returned to the Mountain State and became a regular feature on WWVA's Wheeling Jamboree with his band, the West Virginia Nighthawks. He also signed to King Records in Cincinnati, a label which would release his first top 10 hit, Pan American, in 1948.
Stick your head right out the window and feel the southern breeze. You're on that Pan American on the way to New Orleans.
It was to be the first of 4 Hawkins singles which reached the top 10 over the next few years. Hawkins' musical expertise, he could reportedly play any stringed acoustic instrument as well as the harmonica, and his rugged good looks made him an early country heartthrob. Veteran announcer Curly Miller, who emceed several country radio broadcasts, including the Jamboree, claimed he had never heard any other performer greeted with such screams of enthusiasm. Hawkins joined the Grand Ole Opry in 1955, and his second marriage to country singer Gene Shepard in 1960 took place after an Opry show in Wichita. The best was yet to come in the Hawks' musical career. Lonesome 77203, released in 1962, would become his biggest hit, hitting number 1 and spending 25 weeks on the charts.
If you ever long for love that used to be, just call Lonesome 77203.
Sadly, that remarkable run would come after Hawkins' death in 1963, along with Cline and singer Cowboy Copas, when their Piper Comanche went down in Camden, Tennessee, returning from a benefit concert. Hawkins was to have flown commercial, but he had given his ticket to singer Bill Walker instead. Today, Hawkins' larger-than-life persona and voice live on as an essential part of country music history and of the West Virginia Music Hall of Fame.